Okay, this is a follow-up video to what has actually surprisingly been one of my more popular videos that I've done. The IKEA LILLHULT USB cable. After 3 months, it still works. I use it every single day. It charges the phone next to my bed. Now, I don't carry it with me, but I actually am considering getting another one of these cables just to keep in the car or in my book bag or whatever. Just because it has actually turned out to be a really good quality piece. And this is one of the things about a lot of IKEA electronics. They tend to actually really do their homework, it seems, and they make a quality product with most of their electronic things. You got to remember, their primary business is flat pack furniture. This stuff is just kind of a bonus to them, and so they're not trying to squeeze. It seems like they're not trying to squeeze every single penny out of how they make it. They're still taking a profit, obviously, but when it comes to things like this, they do make quality products, because if you make a bad USB-C cable, everyone will know about it because it'll start destroying people's phones. It'll short out, it'll do whatever. And if you're a little Chinese company working out of Shenzhen or Guangzhou, you don't really care, because you can just fold up business, take the equipment, go somewhere else, or just put another name on the building and keep doing business as usual. They don't care. Their trademark isn't important. IKEA's is. And so that's why I actually like some of the things that they make. Their furniture it's good for what it is. It's not great. That's why I've started doing woodworking, and there are some woodworking videos coming to the channel. Actually, there should be 1 or 2 already up. But as a general rule, things like this, they can break their company. If everybody thought that IKEA was going to destroy their cell phone, especially today, nobody's going to use this. Nobody's going to use their power banks, and it might turn some people off from using IKEA products. So they seem to be very careful when they make anything electrical, to be sure that it at least is of a decent enough quality. It may not be the best you can get, but it isn't something that necessarily is going to destroy your phone or start a fire. I mean, they probably have had some things come out in the past that were like that. But you compare it to, say, this right here. This is a micro USB cable from some no-name Chinese supplier. And you look at the plug on the end, it is just 2 pieces of plastic that are glued together, and they come apart real easy. It's just junk. Look at this. It's an injection molded piece of rubber. It has good strain relief on the end. It seems to be a higher quality part than a lot of these Chinese ones. This one, by the way, only charges at about a ½ amp, maybe an amp if you're lucky. This one charges at full 1.5 amps. Now, I haven't tried it with an actual USB, I think it's 2.0 or 3.0 enabled charger or wall brick. And the way you can tell, but I don't think this is actually made to take that. You know, how you can tell is this plastic piece in here is white, or if it's black, and it's not blue. Blue is the color for the high-speed charging. So if you want a higher speed charging, you need to have a brick that has blue in here, because that says it conforms to the standard, and a cable that's blue. And if you have those 2 things, it will probably be able to charge at a much faster rate. But this one, because it's not double-sided USB-C, and it's not the blue strain relief in here, it's never going to reach the full capacity of a normal USB cable. But that doesn't mean it's a bad cable. Most of the time you have a little charger in your car, it's only really going to put out, if you're lucky, 2 amps. So you're not losing that much by using this. It might even put out the full 2 amps, but I've never seen one that does. And then there's things like this. This says it's a Samsung. It says it puts out, what is this one saying? 2,000 milliamps, or 2 amps. What does it actually put out? ½ amp. So this one's a giant lie, because this is a knockoff made in China. Is it even safe to use? Well, at a ½ amp I use it for things, but only on my bench, only with the power supply that I have over here, so that it's fused, and if it shorts, it will blow the fuse rather than catch everything on fire. It also lets me shut the power off to it real quickly without touching it if it starts to smoke. Now, that's not a great endorsement for this, but it is an endorsement for getting an actual Samsung charger and not a fake like this. But anyway, I hope this helped you out. And if you're looking for a good cheapish USB cable, USB-C cable for about $5, you really kind of can't go wrong with this one. At least that's my opinion, and it's been my experience using it for about 3 or 4 months now. Anyways, hope it helped you out. Have a good day.